Alright guys, this is Zeroed In. I hope you enjoyed the first episode. If you haven't seen it yet, go back and watch that one first before you continue on. Let's get to it then with the adventure of our young hero in the Great Deku Tree. That flower monster thing that I just killed, that is called a Deku Baba. You've probably seen it in other games such as Super Mario Bros. It is one of the many monsters that has multiple names as well throughout several different games that Nintendo has produced. As instructed to do, Navi, my little fairy partner here, likes to cut in and incorporate her words of wisdom. The spider-like creature that I'm targeting right now, that is a Skulltula. It likes to spin around and knock you on the ground. This creature here is called a Deku Scrub, and likes to shoot seeds at you and run away frantically when you try to chase after it. They're not really too much of a bother. Most of the time they're actually kind of helpful. Out of all the times I've heard this sound, something cool always happens. Our young hero has acquired the slingshot. See? That's cool. And for our young hero, this is considered to be a ranged weapon and can be used for all sorts of different things. Now the item that I'm equipping here now, that is a Deku Nut, and it is used as quite like a stun grenade. I've always enjoyed how Nintendo likes to put in little tiny features that really give you the feel of your environment and what you're about to go up against. We got ourselves a map. Handy. I was going to edit this part out. However, I wanted to note that Nintendo loves to throw in little challenges that make you do things quite oftenly more than once. Now you start to see what I mean. You seen how they had the heart containers, they were hovering over the edge? It's like Nintendo was spoon-feeding you and asking you to just please do this over and over again. More like a learning curve thing. You'll come to find that in The Legend of Zelda, there will be a lot of puzzles and obstacles that you'll have to overcome in order to get to the next area. This is no exception. You may be the one, but everybody falls their first time. It means nothing. Now you might be wondering why that Skulltula made a weird sound, and actually, it's because it's a special Skulltula, and you'll find out later on why that is. Now, it's all starting to come together. We have to think, what can we use with our newly created fire podium here? I actually just learned this small chest was right here. Thank you, Mr. Deku Tree Scrub Brother. Let's try to remember that. 2, 3, 1. I remember as a kid trying to get through this very room and I could not figure out how to get those bars open to get to the other side. Who would have guessed it was just the slingshot hitting the eye socket? As you may have guessed, as soon as I dove down into the water and pressed that button, it released a timer effect, and I have so much time in order to complete the puzzle. In every dungeon, each and every room is filled with all kinds of different puzzles and obstacles that you need to get through in order to advance into the next area. No two rooms are exactly the same. Now this room may look the same as another puzzle that we did earlier, but actually, if we go back and think, how did we get through the spider web the last time, and apply it to this room? Let's find out. Now in this room, as you can see from the traitorous brother, he told us that we have to kill them in a certain order. So it would be 2, 3, and 1. Let's see what happens. Talk about the treachery of some backstabbing coworkers here. Alright, this is Zeroed In here. Thank you very much for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button and stay tuned for the boss fight, Queen Goma. Thank you. Zeroed In.